Hello there, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome back to Pikmin 2. Last time was the Hole of Heroes. That place is kind of a lot. Lot of big monsters. It was essentially a glorified boss rush, but with difficult challenges in between them. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that that kind of thing wasn't saved for the end, but it wasn't. Because we still have the Dream Den. And yeah, I could have done the Dream Den first, I know, but there is a reason I have saved it for the end. This time, that's what we is doing. I've lost a large number of Pikmin, but we are still in a good spot with our overall numbers. Now, obviously, there is always the chance that I won't finish the Dream Den today. I gotta remember that it's okay if that ends up happening. That being said, I think it's far more likely that I'm gonna end up having a Hole of Heroes situation where I end up needing to leave part way and then just dive back in. That is my expected worst case scenario, shall we say. Now, I don't know exactly what to expect in the Dream Den in terms of most of its floors. In fact, the only thing I really have any memory of at all is the end of it. But of course one of them came back. I am missing a Pikmin. Whatever, I'll worry about the missing Pikmin after I exterminate you. All right. Who am I missing? Where am I missing? I am missing a white Pikmin. Somewhere around here. Never mind, it was a yellow Pikmin. It was a yellow Pikmin, not a white Pikmin. But, yeah, I don't know all of the stuff to expect, so I'm very scared. I am expecting this to be way harder than the Hole of Heroes in general. Although that being said, if it doesn't have a man at legs, I think I'll be okay. Because that was the main problem with the hole. Into the den we go. There are 21 treasures in here. That is a lot of treasure. Starting off with a garden floor. With a comet. All right. Well, let's kill it. It's dead. Turn off poison over there. Although I don't think there's anything back there, I still don't, I don't like taking chances, you know? Yeah, nothing falling from the sky or nothing. Go ahead and just grab that Cromad. No eggs, no bombs, no rocks. Nothing. Like, I know this is the first floor, but it is surprisingly quiet for one. Here. Although that is a very large number of Bulborb. Dwarf Bulborb, anyway. Combined with a Jellycoat and another Cromad. I'd like to exterminate all of y'all. Okay. Now let's weigh down Mr. Float. Ah, I lost someone! Looks like it was a purple, too. Man, that sucks. Ah, another one. Okay, never mind about this being a quiet floor. We just had a very quiet spot in it where we happened to land. Well, I don't think that was the purple this time. I think that was a blue. Like, I know I'm gonna lose Pikmin as I progress through this place. But it doesn't mean I have to like it. Darn it. Okay, can we please get rid of the float? So that I can stop losing Pikmin to the Crawman. Ah, man! Couldn't save him because he was a purple leaf. And they're way too slow. All right. Oh, another one! Give him... Never mind. All right, you know what? I'll take it. Maybe I should have just fed him one of those from the get-go. Ugh. Okay. Well, now that that's done, let us deal with the bulbs. Okay. I would very much like to exterminate this poison. We got more bulbors over here, and there's our treasure of this floor. I'm expecting that is the only one. I just lost. Looks like oh man, I lost a couple more Pikmin. Shoot. I think one of them was another white Pikmin too. And okay. Poisons are gone. Let's start gathering stuff. Let's get this kiwi fruit. Okay, get the Chromad. And start getting all of the bulb orbs. I don't really have enough to also work on the thing over there. Come on. There we go. All right, come on. Get over here. We have one more bulb orb that needs to be moved. Let's go. Chop, chop. Ah, the kiwi has been procured. The disguised delicacy. Accurate name. Kiwis don't look too appetizing until you open them up. And then they are good. I haven't had a kiwi in a while. Maybe I should get some at some point, because they are good. They are really good fruit. One of my favorites, when I think about it. Alright. I don't know why I've currently got 2 in my squad. Oh, okay. They were kind of stuck there. Alright. I lost 7 Pikmin. Unfortunately. But it's okay. I'm sure I will have opportunities to replenish in some capacity. We're now in a playroom type of zone with white dwarf bulbor. There we go. He's like right here. Let's just get him. Anything here? No? Well, there's the hole. At least that's just kind of uncovered. Come on! Get him! Thank you! Really was worried I was going to lose a purple Pikmin. Excuse me? Oh. Hi. Hi. I don't like you very much. All right. Oh, Mr. Groink! Look at this nice, tasty president! Hey, can you hurt those bulb orbs for me? I would appreciate it if you could hurt the bulb orbs. You can hurt them. Not very reliably, mind you, but you can hurt them. Now, can you hit me over here? Maybe. Thank you for the direct hit on that guy. All right, get him! Get him while he's distracted! Go! 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 All right. Uh-oh. You know what? He's distracted. I'm gonna grab some more of those Pikmin over there and... Come on, kill him. Thank you. Over here, get over here, get over here. All of y'all Pikmin. I said all of y'all Pikmin. Why are you veering? Ah. All right, that tears it. Everybody. Down here? Maybe up here. Yes, okay. Man, this is tough. Can I please get up there? I lost more. Come on! I do not like this groink. This placement is so bad. And it doesn't help that my pointer is kind of misbehaving, and I'm not sure why. Okay, there we go, there we go. There we don't go. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe? Yeah! Alright, quick. Get him. Get him before he leaves. Get him before he wakes up, please. I don't know why I said leaves. I would like him to leave. Okay, groink. Groink, good. And you even managed to knock the treasure on the floor. Even better. Grab that, grab this guy. Oh, what? Wait, what? There was another trick. Okay. A Nintendo 64 double-sided pencil. The implement of toil. Yeah, a pencil this worn down. That is a good name for that. Also, where was that treasure? I did not see it. I'm gonna guess then that this little doohickey here is supposed to be a pencil sharpener. That's kind of sort of what it looks like. And it would make sense if the treasure was a pencil. Yeah, that's definitely a pencil sharpener. That's awesome. The manual honer. That is an accurate name for something meant to sharpen things. But it sounds wrong. It just does. It just sounds wrong. All right, you need to die, Mr. the Hair Man. There we go. In all honesty, he didn't have to die. But, I wanted him to. There's nothing else to say about it. I wanted him gone. Listen, I thought he was the biggest threat on the field, and then the groink happened. Don't trust towers. There could be a groink. Sub-level 3 of the Dream Den. Now we're in the pipe zone. All right. I am going to be taking things a little differently here. Just let them pop that. Hey! Hello, Mr. Dirigibug. Fancy seeing you here. Please? Yes, please. Please to be not having bombs. And let's stop you from getting any. Perfect. Alright, they can pop that. We got. Run! 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 Why? Why? That's all I have to say. Why? Okay. Surprise ceiling ball bear, followed by surprise ceiling bombs. The bombs is one thing. Why the bull bear? Oh, hey. I'm gonna guess this was inside the bull bear. The glee spinner. Oh, man. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a GameCube stick or a or an N64 stick. If it's the former, that's fine. If it's the latter, well, let's just say it might be a little too much glee in the spitting for some people's tastes. Then not enough glee after the fact. Whew. Okay, well, I got all the treasure. Omar, just do a little reconnaissance. Is there anything here worth your time? Any eggs? Anything? Because if there ain't no eggs or nothing, I'm just gonna skedaddle. I don't need to risk nobody's life on no dwarf bull bears. Get away from me. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. I'm just gonna collect this dirigibug and be on my merry way. No more bull bears. No more bombs. Just going down into the cave. What lies deeper in the den of dream? More pipeworks. This floor is making me feel afraid. And I think it's because it's sharing a layout with a floor from another dungeon that was raining bombs everywhere. And I'm not a fan of the fact that there's all these cannon beetles, but the only other enemies here are anode beetles, and I'm not able to kill them with the rocks because of the fact that the beetles are invincible. Well, I can at least get rid of the poison with the rocks. There is that. So this way I don't have to worry about isolating out the white Pikmin, but it's like my only saving grace. Because these stupid anode beetles. Oh, I might be able to do something over here though. Hey buddy, buddy, buddy. Come on. Bowling for spacemen! Okay, I'm just gonna help. Okay. This guy wins. This guy wins the fight. Come on. Okay. We good? We good. Hey, Anode. Let's just, exterminate you. Okay. Gotta be real careful not to let myself get, shaken off the cliff. Okay. I think we're okay so far. Okay. Let's kill it. Okay, good. With enough purples, they ain't much of a threat, even in this environment. Okay. Kill the beetles. Kill the anode beetles. Wait for you to spit your boulder. I don't even know what Pikmin I just lost there, but I did lose some Pikmin. Looks like I only lost 3, though, so there is that. Okay. Real careful. Okay, let's get this other one. Uh-oh. I am scared of beetle bug. Okay. Quickly, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Okay. He's been got-emed. Wait for him to stop shocking. Go! I just threw a purple Pikmin off the map, didn't I? Something done. Ah! Ah! Why? Well, depending on what happens, I might end up having to leave early after all, as I said I might need to. Right, please. Okay. I might have to leave early, but if I do, then that's okay. Let's just drag some of this crap back. This is gonna be a long trip. Silver coin acquired. Basically the same as the gold one, but it's silver. The mirrored element. Again, a relatively high value item. It's neat that they understand that. All right, that's the last treasure here, and I'm not picking up all these stupid corpses. I am descending. Man, please. If I'm given an out, I'm taking it. Level 5, please be an out. This doesn't look like an out. This isn't an out at all. Okay. This looks to be the fire floor. Home of fire. Lots of fire. All the fire. Where is the treasure? It's in the bowls. You know what? I am too low on my Pikmin to not do this. All right, I need to... That was a mistake. Because I think that he'll heal if he goes back to sleep. But, okay. Yeah, no, I need to retreat. I need to retreat. I need to retreat. That's what I thought. I don't have a lot of reds. Which isn't really that big of a deal for most of this stuff. I can work around it with the blowhogs and the bulborbs. But big Bull Blacks Mackenzie over there is another problem. He's another story altogether. Maybe if I try and combine things... Oh no, he's already gotten a lot of his health back. Okay, I got another idea then. I think I'm gonna have to just clear the path and then wail on him with both captains. I think that's really my only hope at this point. Don't get on fire, don't get on fire, don't get on fire, don't get on fire. Why don't I have the president with me? I should really use the president at the same time. Okay. It's one dead fiery blowhog. Let's kill another. Come on, punch him, punch him. Douse the flames, douse the flames. You also need to die. Thank goodness I can douse their flames with my whistles. Alright, spice. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Didn't think about that. Oh, this ain't good. I am just panicking and making all the wrongest decisions right now. Please break this. Thank you. Okay. Cat. There we go. Double punch! Okay. No, this isn't gonna work. I have one other choice. I gotta do bitter spray with red Pikmin. That worked way better than I thought it would. Oh, it's an apple. All right, please get some nectar out of this at least. Okay. Carry apple. And I don't know. Can I get one blowhog? I can if I grab one more Pikmin. There. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for them to carry it back. The next floor, please. I beg of thee. Please be an exit. Please be a reprieve. At least give me a candy pop. Something. All right, give me apple. It's an apple. The insect condo. Ugh, that's a name that'll never make you want to never eat an apple again for the rest of your life. Insect condo. All right. Let us proceed and pray for an escape. Oh no. I don't like this. Okay, let's break the way down. Eventually. Thank you. And take tally of what we're looking at here. We got more cannon bugs and jelly floats. Doors to nothing. This is not good. Hey, can you guys... Uh-oh. I was gonna say, can you guys hit the jelly floats, but, kinda doesn't look like it's gonna work that way. Can I at least get you guys to maybe help me by killing each other? Come on, please. Oh, you might. No, not quite. Oh, you are facing directly at him. Are you kidding me? How did that miss? Hey, mister. One of y'all. Of course. Why did you shoot over there? Up, up. Hey, we finally got one. All right, now for number 2. Now, how does the sand pit affect the rock? It does give it a bit of a curvature. That works. Nice try. Once I get rid of this guy, I'm gonna start rolling around with the Pikmin. We're gonna just bitter spray that last cannon bug. And then murder the jellies. I'm guessing that pink jelly float there is the thing with the item. That's what it looks like anyway. All right, kill the cannon bug. Get out. Okay. Get the little jelly float, because he stole my Pikmin. Come on, kill it. Ow. This stupid quicksand pit is not helping. Come on. I have so few Pikmin, I can't really weigh him down. Making me scared for the big one. Okay. See if I can at least stay away from the pit for a little bit. That'd be great. Come on. Yes! All right, punch. Throw it. Come on. Yes! Come on! A little more! Come on! And he's gone. Okay. Dead jelly float. Oh, a crystal ball. That I can't carry because I don't have enough Pikmin. It's fine. I want to leave and come back anyway. And that floor is not that bad. It's just annoying. I'm not getting a break floor, am I? How big is this dream den? Oh. I need to kill this bumbling snitch bug. If he gets a hold of Olimar and throws him to the ground, it might kill him. Like, at this point, I might just end up dying. And, like, I'm not talking about Pikmin going extinct again. I think Olimar might just bite it. Please, kill this bungler. Okay. Claim it. You too. Okay. Presidente. What is hiding the treasure? This blowhog. This puffy blowhog has treasure. Honestly, I'm okay to fight this puffy blowhog. As long as I can isolate him from those dirigibugs. And ideally that sweet bug. Which looks to be what we're doing. Uh-oh. Come on, get away. Come on. Nope. Okay. Run away again. That bomb to explode. Okay, on to the puff claw. Run away. What's the treasure? Something small. Something that got itself kind of in a bad spot. Wait! Bye, white Pikmin. You need to die. You need to run. Bombs. Ooh. Can I get the switch bug away from the... Nope. Couldn't quite get the snitch bug away from the garage bug. Retreat! Okay, nothing that just happened there was what I was wanting to happen. I just want to kill one of these things right now. Get away from everything, please. I am amazed that nobody died in whatever the heck just happened now. Get away. Darn it! Okay, we have one dead garage bug. Come on, there we go. This is so bad. This is so bad. I don't like this room. This is a nightmarish combo of enemies, which is kind of funny to think about, considering only one of them is actually dangerous. Blowhogs and the bumbling snitch bugs cannot hurt Pikmin in any capacity. Only the Dirigibug is dangerous and can hurt them. But good lord, trying to fight one while also dealing with the blowhog and the snitch bug? Ugh! Why did the treasure have to slide into the middle of the room, forcing me to deal with this? Why? I would very much like these by Pikmin not to be up there anymore. That blowhog, too, is in such a bad spot. I need him to come off that ledge so I can attack him proper. Please. Oh, please, get some damage in. He's off the ledge, though. Now I can start just throwing at him, and I don't need to worry about those Dirigibugs. If I can kill this blowhog, I should be able to get the treasure and move on. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I want to get the other Dirigible corpse. Dude, really? Three of you over there to help with that. Thank you. And you three start on that. Ugh. This place is stressful. This place is so stressful. Like, I knew it was gonna be rough, but dang. Rougher than I was expecting already. Essence of desire. You know what I desire right now? A break room! Please! Please give me a reprieve. I need one. Guys, break the rock. Thank you. All right, we can't go up, so we only go down. Please give me a reprieve. I need one bad. I see the treasure. I think I am not gonna be able to grab that. It looks very big. I'm gonna guess it takes 20 plus Pikmin. There's another treasure on this floor. I need out. So I'm going to go down. That's now 2 floors with treasures on them that I couldn't quite get anything from. What about level 9? What is this? Is this a break? Has my prayer's been answered? Yeah. Okay. But something in... Hi. You know what? I'm okay to... I'm actually kind of happy to see you. Because you give bitter spray. I can just do that. Okay. Save the Pikmin, save the Pikmin, save the Pikmin. Let's flower up what little I can. Could have gotten them all if things didn't get interrupted the way they did there by the bitter spray sucking. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. Exit the dungeon. So this is where we started so far. 7 of the 21 treasures obtained. 81 Pikmin deaths. We're off to a rough start. And that break room was just there to give you an exit. It didn't give any candy pops. No way to replenish your picks. Oh man, this ain't good. Okay. Let's get our numbers back where they belong. Uh, 20 red. And I look to have a couple of leaves, so I'm gonna have to take the time to flower them up. So I'll do that real quick. And then get back to the Dream Den, and I guess I'll meet you back on the first floor with treasures I haven't acquired. Alright. Made it down to this floor with no deaths, thankfully. At least, no deaths in the dungeon. Truth be told, that orange Bulborb actually came back on the outside and he managed to eat a couple things. But since it was outside, I was able to refill my numbers before coming back in. So, there is that. And I just lost a 5. That sucks. But I will live. I don't like being in the jelly float. Thank you. Kill the jelly float, please. Weigh him down. Get out of the sand pit. And get that crystal ball. All right. What is this crystal ball? The future orb. Makes sense. Crystal ball, orb sees the future. I like the way it reflects things in the sphere. Kind of mesmerizing how it all stays in place no matter how you rotate it. Okay. Where's the exit? That's it. Play with the cannon beetle, Mr. President. And away we go. I believe that I should be good up to floor 8, so I need to get through floor 7. Oh, wait, this is the room with... Oh, no. Normally, I would just run to the exit and jump down, but, if I'm remembering correctly, the exit is blocked by a rock. which means I'm gonna have to fight my way through. On the plus side, I have, you know, more Pikmin. Like, considerably more. So things will die faster. That being said, I'm gonna still see if I can do this without necessarily going on my way to kill everything. Although these bumbling snitch bugs, I would welcome their demise. Alright, get them. Come on. Yeah, got them both. Okay. All Pikmin. Full. Oh, this guy doesn't have bombs. Kill him. Kill him before he learns how to draw bombs. All right, retreat. Leave the bomb. You're kind of too close to the exit. Okay. Kill this Dirigibug. And we're in the clear. Down we go! 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 Okay. Now this floor we kind of skipped a bit, so now I gotta actually play it. Which means dealing with Dweevils. Okay. We're gonna be dealing with Dweevils and lightning traps. I need my yellow squadron. Olimar, you babysit everybody else so they're not without a captain. I said everybody, Olimar. And, yeah, President gets the charge of the yellows. Let's probably bring in this trap, I guess. Not too worried about the fire Dweevil there. You're getting way too close to that. Oh. Get on the Dweevil. Thank you. Okay. Get this. Perfect. There's the disruptor. All right. Get him! Get him! Ouch. He's gonna throw and land before he starts whistling. Okay, he's done. Eat that. Now, I think we're about done with lightning down here. Mostly. I say mostly because there's still that up there. Ah, there's also that over there. Yeah, let's, break this. Ah, and there's another anode Dweevil. Well, you know, I'm okay to just take the full squad at this point. Like, when I'm surrounded by lightning traps and bugs, I need to be really careful. But when they're just kind of being a little bit sporadic, it's not as dangerous. Especially when I need to be able to kind of switch between Pikmin. Well, that being said, I should probably... Close. I was saying I should probably get rid of that, that trap before it becomes a problem. Oh. Yeah, nope. No poison from you, Mr. the Dweevil. Nope. Okay, please just break this. Okay. Yellow Pikmin break this. White Pikmin break that. And we will be dying. Thought I killed him before he managed to pull it off for a second there. Oh well. Oh man. Having to juggle all of these elemental property traps and enemies is rather rough. But nowhere near as rough to me as dealing with the bombs, cannon beetles, and freaking dirigibugs from earlier. Alright. I will let White. Come on! Okay. I know that the treasure is there, but I want to clear out the rest of the traps and such. At the very least, get past the Dweevils. Okay, good. They're focusing on the trap. I was worried for a sec that they might go for the Dweevil. Alright, let's actually throw the purples at you. That just makes things easier. Also, yeah, the pumpkin's 30. I dare say I am not surprised. Perps. Where's Perps? There's Perps. Get perped! I should have been doing that to Dweevils a long time ago. Be real. Oh. Perps out, and 2 more Dweevils. Very much dead. Not letting you zap anyone, Mr. Anno Dweevil. Okay. All hazards cleared. All Dweevils killed. Time to start gathering the treasure. And the bodies. Alright. First treasure has finally made it back. And it looks like one of those Russian Matryoshka dolls. The Extreme Perspirator. Okay then. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But I am admittedly intrigued as to what Olimar and the ship will have to say about it later. And now we have a pumpkin. More specifically, a jack-o'-lantern, complete with spooky face. The possessed squash. Yep, It is indeed a squash that looks to be possessed. And now we can progress. I have lost 5 Pikmin grand total on this second dive. Thankfully, I have not lost more. And now we can progress beyond sub-level 9. We still have, like, half the treasures left to get. Remember, there's 21 treasures total in this dungeon. We found 10. Also, where's that doodlebug? I would like the doodlebug. Double doodle! See them. All right, now for you. Get him. Got him. Yeah. 4 more bitter sprays. I don't know why I'm still being so stingy with them. I really don't. There's no reason to be stingy anymore. There was once upon a time, but there really isn't now. Something for me to keep in mind as I dive deeper. Time to hit floor 10. Oh no. A water floor. Okay, well, After me on this one. Hey, Mr. the Hog of Blowing. Would you be so kind as to get out of the pool? Thank you. Okay. All right, doing this the fast way. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Thank you. Phew. All right, no deaths, no deaths. We're good. Hi! All right, I need you, Mr. Groink, to ignore the fact that I missed. All right, just do it the blues. Kill it! Come on, come on, Groink. Oh. I couldn't get the Wallywog with him. There we go, now we got them both. Okay. Killed one. Killed both. Okay. Good. Oh, dear Lord, that is a lot of water buckets. Oh. Looks like the jelly float might be hiding a treasure. Out of the blowhog. Alright, let's get the blowhog first. Okay, no more blowhog. Just the jelly float. I could potentially throw some of the non-blue Pikmin over here, but I think I'm better suited to just let the blues do it. A little more. Okay. It's a box of some kind. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Just see if there is another treasure around here. Because if there ain't, I am more than happy to let this army of water dumples and that Wallywog and all that stuff, I'm content to just let them live their lives in peace. Hey, Mr. Dumple. You leave the blue Pikmin alone. Why don't you dumple someone your own size? That's what I thought. All right, what in the blue blazes is this thing? The Talisman of Life. I still don't know what this is. But it's a box with a picture of a man on it and Japanese writing. Okay, moving on. Level 11. Okay. Looks that there's a lot of stuff over there. I'm gonna have to be really careful. Get the purpose of it ready. I can get you. Hey, it's a bread bug. Haven't seen one of those. Not since the Glutton's Kitchen. Hey, buddy. What are you hungry for? Maybe he's hungry for this yellow doodad. Or is he hungry for this needlebug? He's hungry for the needlebug. That's it. Over to the ship. Come on. Nice try. Silly little bug. Okay. Got a blowhog. You, Mr. Needle Nose. And get the bull bear. Oh, it looks like there's another treasure behind that poison. Interesting. Okay, coast is clear. Just gotta clear out the poison. And get that treasure, whatever it is. And this treasure, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it weighs 8. It's not very heavy. Alright, what are you? Oh, it's a mustard lid. French's. The Yellow Taste Tyrant. Mustard is a pretty overpowering taste. Not really a fan in most situations, if I'm being honest. Although in some situations, it works quite well. Hey, there comes the bread bug. Let's see if I can get the bread bug to do the bread bug thing again. But first, some kind of game piece. The boss stone! I don't know why that feels appropriate, but it does. I just can't put my finger on why. Are you hungry, Mr. Breadbug? Oh, he's hungry. Well, now he's gonna die. Come on. There we go. Come on! There we go. I was trying to dismiss all of them. Just want to see. There's nothing. Oh! The exit's blocked by a rock. That's no bueno. Okay, then. We're gonna need to be a bit careful here. I don't trust that lightning trap. So I'm just gonna throw 2 white Pikmin to deal with this. Watery blowhog! No, I need to deal with lightning trap before I can try anything else. Remember, lightning is instant death. The water isn't. Alright, one more good smack. There we go. It literally just needed 1 smack. Here we go! Okay, bull bear's down. Needle nose, get the needle nose! I lost a red Pikmin to the needle nose. It's okay. 1 Pikmin is not a big loss. It is unfortunate, but I will live. Let's get rid of this. Oh, no. I want that. Okay. Oh, y'all can just carry back all this stuff. I don't really care enough to get the guy up there. There. Deposit more beasts. Acquire additional money. Perfect. You know, rough as these floors are, it's honestly, the first part was way worse so far. Just because of all the cannon larva. Like, that cannon larva floor was the worst thing ever. Although I'm not a fan of some of the stuff I'm seeing here. Alright, well, obviously, I want to deal with Mr. Scramblebug first. Break some of those. And come around the bend, break open a gate. Here we go. Get the purples at the ready. Okay, he jumps off. Wait for him to come back. And he's going to die. Yep. I'm just gonna do that to Wollywogs on sight from here on out. End of discussion. Like, I think that is the correct course of action. I am very grateful that I decided to throw to the right side of that bulb orb instead of left. Otherwise, I would have been crushed by a stone. Okay. All the poison geysers are being busted. And we are retrieving some sort of something. I have no idea what this thing is. Let me get a close up. Flabber girl? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute, maybe. I don't think I've ever heard of whatever this is. Flabber girl baking powder. Oh, it's baking powder. Okay. Never heard of the brand. Stringent container. I guess baking powder is astringent, isn't it? They're like, astringent, that's like sour, right? Is it sour? I don't know. I am not one to taste baking powder on its own, so I know not how it would taste on its own. And I am not so curious and inclined as to find out the hard way. So I shall remain, for now, in the dark. Now, there's still another treasure here, and I'm gonna wager it's inside Big Orange Man over here. Well, actually, maybe not. I feel like the meter would be higher. No, it's not in there. Is it in the Wollywog? It might be in the Wollywog. It might also just be behind a poison geyser. Or like that gate over there. Okay, let's just dive down in here. Yeah. The correct answer for Wollywogs. Okay. Be careful of these rocks, man. I should probably go ahead and just break this while I'm at it. Alright, looks like it's gonna be buried underneath the ground behind this gate. Yep, there they go. Looks like another ring. Yep, that's a ring, all right. Okay. You know, for being caught completely off guard by a random boulder falling from the sky like that, losing only a single stray yellow, I think, is reasonable. Given the circumstances. The door fall down in the background there. This ring looks identical to another ring we already got. The Universal Com? You think it's some sort of communicator or something? I don't know, but this literally looks exactly the same as another ring we've already found. Or, I don't know, was that ring that I'm thinking of, was it gold? It might have been a gold ring that had a blue gem in it. Whatever, it's more or less the same. Nothing else in here. Let's progress. I have actually lost complete count of how many treasures we've found, and I really have no bearing on how deep this hole is going to go at this point. And that realization, honestly, kind of terrifies me. Okay. Let's get you. Oh, that's a large number of bulbs. Yeah, I think it's time for a little spice. A little spice can go a long way. Alright, now. Once I started getting 8, it was time for some bitterness. Oh, wait. I didn't realize that you guys were carrying the... Okay. Caffeine-free A&W. The hypnotic platter. Not sure what about this is hypnotic. You know, more so than any of the others anyway. And I'm sure the ship has a reason for it. Come on, get her. I dare say that was a good use of sprays. Might as well let them carry their prize. I think they've earned that right. Alright, let's go ahead and wait by the gate. Money acquired. Deeper we go. Sub-level 14. Wait. Is this it? This is it. This is the final floor. Look over there. That's not just a random pile of junk. Look at that little beacon. That's Louie. We found him. He was at the base of the Dream Den all along. But of course, it's not gonna be that easy.
Is that Louie? Mr. President, I have located Louie resting on a vast mound of treasure. For him to venture to these depths alone, the desire of man is a thing to be feared. But Louie is not moving. Could he have exhausted his strength in reaching these depths? There may yet be time! Quickly, to Louie's aid!
It seems Louie might be a wee bit worn out. And... guarded. Look at this abomination. This is a demon known as the Titan Dweevil. And he means business. The Titan Dweevil, like all Dweevils, is wearing silly things on his head. But unlike other Dweevils, he can control them to attack us. Each of these components has a different elemental property, and we have to basically strip them off of him. Uh-oh, he's activating the lightning! I saw him turn yellow. I forgot that he was color-coded on that. But yeah, basically you have to just throw your Pikmin at him, try and break crap, and watch for him to grab stuff, because that's when he's gonna do something. He has access to all four elements here. Or, wait. 3, excuse me. He has access to fire, lightning, and poison. I don't know why I thought there was 4. Well, I guess technically there's 4 to count explosions. Let's get the poison. Thankfully, you can still whistle to save through things like poison and fire. Poison, fire. No, water. Water, fire, lightning, poison. There is 4. I'm just stupid. He seems to really like the fire today. Now, one thing I don't remember is if we break off components piece by piece and he loses attacks, or if we are just, like, going after an invisible health bar or something. I don't remember that. Get away. All right, let's spice. Let's just spice. He's doing lightning again. Honestly, if we are able to just tear off components, I really want to get rid of the lightning one. Because at least the other ones I can whistle save. Okay, water. See what water does? Looks like he's spouting bubbles everywhere. That's it, come on. Oh, and he's going straight back into the flames now. Also, a fun little factoid, by the way, in case you didn't notice. His flamethrower is hurting, like Olimar and El Capitan Presidente. Even though they have the protective suits, yeah, Titan Dweeble don't care. Titan Dweeble makes his own rules. Titan Dweeble is a monster. I am still not sure if I'm doing anything meaningful. I wonder. I am able to petrify, but I don't think I can do much while he is petrified. Also, I think I might have just prolonged that attack. Okay, let's just get out of the poison. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Okay. Maybe if I, petrify him when he's not attacking. Ah, we might be onto something here. Focus on that, please. I genuinely don't know if this is actually doing anything. Like, I've said all I know about the Titan Dweeble. Other than what I have said and what we have seen so far, I am in the dark. Okay, everyone's gonna get hit with that. Save them, please! I don't think I'm hitting anything important. Yeah, that was a badly timed one. Let's just get out. Get out of the pit. Oh, he just went for a double poison, okay. Okay. Back to attacking this thing. What you gonna do now, Weevil? Okay, you're doing poison again. Let's go back to spice before I bitter him up again. Alright, I'm down to 5 bitter sprays. I think I'm going to save the rest for when I feel like I need to use an escape or something. But yeah, I haven't done anything meaningful as far as I can tell. Despite my numerous efforts. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like his proximity! He's starting to get out of his little pit. Okay, I'm starting to wonder if I'm actually missing something here because, yeah, I'm not seeing any progress. The fact that I don't even see a health bar is kind of concerning. Oh, wait a minute! Looks like I was right, though. We have managed to break off a treasure. Yes, each of his weapons is a treasure. So there was one more thing I had forgotten to mention about him. Get. Okay. Let's get out of the pit real quick because we're gonna get ourselves a treasure. Look at that thingamabob. Looks kind of like a Tesla coil. The shock therapist. Thankfully, that translates to no more lightning out of you, Buster. get a good look at his face, too. Alright, let's get out of here. Let you do whatever it is you do. Spray the spicy. And just start attacking whatever I can. Guess I'll start with this. Is that your flamethrower or your water sprayer? Not exactly sure which. I think that's the flamethrower I was throwing at. Yeah, I see the water sprayer on the other side. That's the flamethrower. I should probably focus on the water sprayer more than anything else. Because that's the most annoying attack for me to evade. Honestly, the fire is kind of the easiest. But the fact that it's not the lightning is all I really care about. The lightning is done, and that's all I need. Okay, save them from the fire. Save from the fire. Spice them up. You know, it does kind of occur to me that while he's attacking is when he's leaving some of his parts vulnerable. And that's making it very easy to do what I just did and break off his poison generator. Alright. Much as I would absolutely love to get that poison generator back to base, I want to get rid of your water sprayer. Above all else. That is my objective. Back here. Okay, come on. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the poison sprayer out. Because now that I'm starting to think about it, I'm not 100% sure that he can't grab and reattach things. I mean, that is something Dweebles do, is, you know, attach stuff. So, I wouldn't put it past the Titan Dweeble to be able to do that, too. Okay. Grab the poison thingamabob. What do we have? It's a thingy. The comedy bomb! Ah yes, nothing says funny like a skull and crossbones container full of toxic gas. Okay, let's go back to doing this, because now I've seen that at least some level of this works. Maybe. I mean, for all I know, any quote-unquote damage I do while he's, petrified doesn't even count. It's very possible. Fortunately, I'm kind of having a hard time, getting to where I can attack him on the water while he's doing the flamethrower. I think it's because he's detaching the water sprayer to do the flamethrower. Honestly, it would have probably been easier if I went specifically aiming for one of these after I got the electricity off. But I didn't really realize that this is how it was going to go, so I didn't think to do that. Okay. Man, he is really loving that flamethrower now. Alright, come on. Dare. Come on. Missed some because they were on fire. We're a little too scattered for my liking there. missing a Pikmin somewhere. And I don't know where. But he's not dead, so... You know what? Maybe that's for the best. Here. Oh. Well, now I'm back to full. Yeah, I guess there was one that was just kind of hidden away. Man, Titan Weevil does kind of take a while. Ah! Water sprayer! It is mine! And now that you have been demoted to but a single element, I can take advantage and exploit this! But first we need to look at this faucet. The monster pump! That is one monstrous pump indeed. Oh. I would like to not be in the pit for a moment. There we go. Olimar, you watch the non-reds. President, take to the flame. Yeah. Ouch. It's okay. So yeah, red Pikmin are thankfully still immune to this, even if the president isn't. Ow, 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 ow. I'm kind of stuck in a loop. Actually, this I'm not really taking much in the way of damage. I'm just getting, like, stunned. So it's more of an annoyance than it is a danger to the president. Please get on thing. I was trying to swarm them. I don't think it works. I gotta throw to make this work. Yeah, this way I don't have to put any other Pikmin at risk. I can just, put a cactus at risk. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's actually hurting. The Dweevil is free! He is no longer armored, it would seem. Let's stone him while I grab that treasure and start fighting! We can finally see his health bar. And I don't know what he does at this phase. I'm gonna guess he's gonna try and eat us with his big mandibles. I see him going for a swipe, but first things first, we gotta look at this flamethrower. I think it's like a Bunsen burner, actually. The flare cannon! Yeah! Good name for it. I approve, wholeheartedly. Okay. Spice, go! You know, now that he's without his armor, he looks a lot... His appearance makes me think of like a spider crab. Or king crab. He looks very crab-like. And I kind of love it. He can't hurt us, can he? He's completely helpless without his weapons. I don't think he can hurt us. All he's doing is just swatting at us and not killing anything. Works for me. The Dweevil is down. Whew. He shall now dissolve into a bubbling mess. And leave behind Louie. He seems to be breathing.
Louie? Are your life functions fading? No! He appears only to have fainted. He is always running into trouble. Instruct the Pikmin to carry him. There is not enough room for him in the cockpit anymore. We will have to keep him in the cargo hold with the treasure hoard.
Ah. Louie is a treasure. Louie is actually a treasure. There he is. The king of bugs. Given the little bits of lore we've gotten from his grandma, yeah, fitting name. Speaking of which, Louie, when you come to therapy, just for you. And that is that. Nothing left to do but leave the dream den. Only 13 deaths on the second run through. Yeah, it was really a front-loaded dungeon in terms of true challenge. Though granted, the Titan Dweevil is a lot, but more so just a lot of health when you think about it. Like, as long as you're smart and careful with your Pikmin, he's honestly not that hard. He's just very tedious. You've collected every treasure! That was an interesting close-up of the ship's engine. And once again, the Pikmin must watch as their spacefaring friends depart. And this time, Olimar is not leaving alone like an idiot. Ooh. The Pikmin are glowing. And the onions are following him. At least as far as they can. Also, all those Pikmin that are glowing out at night, aren't they in danger? Like, aren't they in danger of being eaten by the nocturnal predators? I think that's something to be concerned about. Well, I'm sure they'll be fine. Pikmin 2, the end. Oh boy. What a ride. Are we gonna get another credit sequence, I wonder? The end. There we go. I was about to say, wait a minute. I know that there's at least an end screen. Come on. So, I did lose a Pikmin to fire. Doggone it. Yeah. We birthed 1,785 Pikmin. 423 were red. 354 were blue. 693 were blue. I meant that previous number was yellow. 160 were purple. I didn't see how many white. 155 white. How many did I lose grand total? 1,168. That's a lot of dead Pikmin on my hands. But yeah, that right, so let us take one final look at the Piclopedia and the treasure log. The Titan Dweevil. Ooh, these notes. We'll look at that in a moment, but first, Olimar. Mandarachnia gargantea of the Dweevil family. The largest member of the Dweevil family, this fearsome predator carries protective components that frequently exhibit offensive capabilities, an evolution that may be attributed to mere chance. Another evolutionary theory is that the chemical contents of the containers carried by Titan Dweevils contribute to possible gene splicing. While other Dweevils do not seem to choose the objects they carry, the Titan Dweevil appears to prefer shiny objects above all others. Interesting. So now there's a second note for everything in here. Oh, good lord. That's kind of a lot. All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna wait on that.
You've collected the Succulent series. Plunge into the juicy world of alien cuisine. You've collected the Paleontology series. Who knows what beasts left these behind? You've collected the Ancient Secrets series. This old junk will make romantics weep with joy. You've collected the Tortured Artist series. Everyone's inner artist will crave this set. You've collected the Space Love series. These designs transcend intergalactic cultural barriers. You've collected the Dream series. Consumers hear the word dream and open their wallets. You've got the Blast from the Past series. My nostalgic pitch will transform these oldies into hits. You've collected the Massive Receptacle series. Connotations could practically live in these. You've collected the Ancient Ad series. These persuasive logos are amazing attention grabbers. You've collected the Odd Logo series. Indecipherable symbols are all the rage these days. You've got the Titan Dweevil series. Entomologists and film directors will buy them by the whole load.
Yeah, the Titan Dweevil is its own series. So, I'm actually going to do things a little bit different here. Because I've got 9 sales pitches, a bunch of new treasures, and all of Louie's notes in the Piclopedia, these things have already been taking a bit long anyway, and we're not actually done yet. So I'm just going to do the Titan Dweevil series today. We'll do the rest later. So for today, we'll start with the Shock Therapist. This shocker was one of several weapons wielded by the nightmarish Titan Dweevil. It allowed the creature to smite Pikmin with zaps of lightning. That is indeed what it did, but what does the ship think he can sell it to do?
This nanotech device gathers negative ions in the atmosphere and converts them into energy. It then releases that energy. Zap! Use it to relieve muscle soreness and joint stress. One warning, however, it does render the user unconscious.
Points for honesty on that one. The Flare Cannon. This scorching mechanism was once used by a monstrous Titan Dweevil. Roasting apparatus spews hot jets of flame. I can't keep Louie away from it. He keeps trying to use it to cook sausages and caramelize creme brulee. To be fair, if it is about the size of a Bunsen burner, that wouldn't be the wrongest size to do the creme brulee, at least. Because that's about the size of a butane torch, right? Anyways, ship thanks.
In the compressed air cylinder of this flamethrower, liquid gas is lit, producing the fire that gives the weapon its name. It is very dangerous, and good kids know not to play with it. In case you wonder, it cannot be used as a substitute for a spaceship rocket and should never be used to cook sausages. Never.
Dare I ask, why the hate on using it to cook sausage? That is my one and only question. All right, the Comedy Bomb. This fiendish component was used by the Titan Dweevil. Although it was once a primitive chemical weapon, it is now a weapon of mass hilarity. Okay.
You cannot see it. You cannot smell it. Yet this weapon would steal your life given the chance. At least it used to, until I shrewdly exchanged its poison gas for hilarious laughing gas. Crafted with an eye for safety, it is the funniest weapon ever devised.
And that's why it's now the comedy bomb. You know what? Fair enough. Now it would just spew out bouts of gas that would make you feel all loopy. Fair enough. Could still be used as a weapon in that context, though. The Monster Pump. This savage water pump was just one of the many weapons wielded by the Titan Dweevil. This pump is capable of spraying jets of hyper-pressurized water.
This item automatically detects subterranean waterways, even if the water is buried a mile deep. This monster pump draws liquid any distance, and its almost uncontrollable power is fantastic.
I'm curious where the water in that pump comes from. Like, I know the ship is saying that it can draw water from down below, but how? From where does the water go? There is no piping or tubing in this thing. No way for the water to reach the spigot. And of course, the king of bugs himself. Louie is back! Somehow we survived a horrific ordeal with a freakishly large, weapon-wielding Titan Dweevil. I entered a hole with an army of ferocious Pikmin, grimly determined to save Louie from the Titan Dweevil. But it seems he was perfectly fine all along. I can't understand how he managed to avoid being eaten. He's always had an unusually close connection with insects, and I know he loves to cook them. Maybe he wasn't kidnapped after all. Could he have been controlling that beast all along? No, that's craziness. Although, he does insist that we addressed him by his proper title, the King of Bugs. He did that?
A new employee of Hokotate Freight, Louie is often silent. Nobody knows what thoughts lurk in his mind. He appears to operate on the same wavelength as insects, often with dangerous results. After he was kidnapped, he somehow managed to hijack a colossal insect's brain.
Okay, now both of you are telling me that he was in charge of the Titan Dweevil. Okay, you know what? I'm doing one more thing. I need to see what Louie has to say about the Titan Dweevil. Come on, own up to it if you did it. Eaten raw, this predator's luxurious legs are bold and full flavor. What a satisfying crunch. Oh, okay. Well, we didn't get him to admit his guilt, but we did get an idea of what to expect out of his notes. Gotcha. Okay, so yes, that is going to do it for now. But there is still more to be done, because there's a challenge mode. So, next time on Pikmin 2, we's gonna go to the challenge mode. And I think that in between challenge mode bouts, I'll be coming back here to check up on the remaining bits in the Piklopedia and the treasure log, at least until they're all cleared up. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.